Have you ever wondered how health and fitness coaches are able to attract high paying clients and sell over a $2,000 package for their online coaching programs? I've done this, my brother Chris has done this, and we've helped over 800 health and fitness coaches do the same thing. My name's Eric Martinez. I'm one of the co-founders here at Dynamic Fit Pros, where we help health and fitness coaches start, build, and scale their online coaching businesses. If you really think about it, it's pretty simple to attract high-paying clients to charge over $2,000. I'm going to show you 3 steps on how to do this. If you guys follow these steps, I'll help you guys get your first high-paying client in less than a month. Let's go. The first step in understanding how to build and sell a high-ticket online coaching program is shifting your guys' mindset. Look, guys, I used to struggle with this so much with my self-limiting beliefs. It's the fear of getting started, imposter syndrome, fear of failing, poverty mindset, scarce money mindset, all those type of things. I know that you're suffering with some of those because I used to suffer with those before starting my business. And then I finally started getting help through mentors, reading certain books to where I was reconditioning my mindset to think different and think bigger. And this is why it's the first step in doing this, because if you don't change your mind, then you're not going to be able to sit there and have the confidence, the certainty, and belief. It's like the old saying, if your mind isn't right, your business isn't right, and there's a lot of other things that aren't going to be right. So the first thing I want you guys to repeat after me is this entire just sentence. I am the prize. I know my worth and value as a health and fitness coach. Awkward silence. Again, say it out loud. I am the prize. I know my worth and value as a health and fitness coach. It's just about understanding what those limiting beliefs, like I said, really just document that and write down, like, which one do you really suffer with? It could be, again, fear of getting started. It could be imposter syndrome, fear of failure. It could be comparison syndrome. You compare yourself to a lot of people, or it could be the poverty or scarce money mindset. Again, dig deep, guys, and really identify what you're really struggling with. It's really holding you back. Once you have that identified, write that on the wall, put it in your subconscious, and just say, hey, look, I'm going to sit there and peel back these layers and really break this down and just overcome this. And one thing I want you guys to understand too, when it comes to just change your guys' mindset, when people pay, they pay attention, okay? And this is why we teach coaches to sell a higher premium package, because people that pay more, they're going to pay more attention. They're going to take it serious. And hear me out on this. Let's say you're selling like a $50 to $100 like exercise nutrition program. Who the hell is going to take that serious, guys? To where it's like, that's not even that much skin in the game, to where that's not going to hurt their wallet, as opposed to them actually investing $2,000 in a program. You tell me who's going to take that more serious. The biggest thing when it comes to, just changing your mindset too, guys, is it's a whole formula that my pastor talks about that's called think plus be plus do equals have, okay? So that stands for, you guys, is you guys have to control your thinking. Are you guys always thinking like in a negative or positive state? Why are you guys thinking the way that you are? Why do you think that you can't sell a high premium package? Why do you think that, that you can't sit there and be an awesome coach or build a 6-figure business? Really break that apart, guys. Why? What's making you think that way? Then the B part, right? That's your guys' attitude. Like, who do you need to become this successful online health and fitness coach that has the confidence, the certainty, and belief to sell a $2,000 package? Who do you need to become? What kind of habits do you need to acquire? What kind of communities do you need to be a part of? What kind of investments in you, because you are your own greatest investment, do you need to take seriously and start doing? Surround yourself with good people, like programs like me and Chris that we offer, because at the end of the day, guys, isolation kills and community heals. You guys need to be around bigger thinkers and people that are taking action that's going to rub off on your guys' do part. That's the last part. We have the think down, we have the be. Now it's the do part, right? Which is taking action. And most people, they talk, but they don't sit there and they don't take action. And what we preach in our program is take imperfect action. If you consistently take imperfect action, by default, you will be taking perfect action going forward. Those are the biggest things, guys, when it comes to shifting your mindset and when selling a high ticket program and building a high ticket program. I want to share really quick one of my former students that was in our accelerator program. His name's Renato. And when he first came to us, guys, his mindset was just very limited with like his limiting beliefs, and especially with his poverty and scarce mindset. And he said that finally, when he was able to invest in our program and really just spend money on himself, that's when he finally broke past those barriers and said, okay, now I understand and I have the right to sit there and charge $2,000 for my health and fitness coaching online program for clients. And what do you think he did, guys? He started getting to 5K months, 8K months, 10K months. And ultimately, in the first 6 months, he quit his job at F45 and went all in with this coaching business. So I'm telling you, once you get your mind right, you guys can make a lot of different things happen. And again, once you think it, you guys have to be it, then you guys do it, and you guys will have it. Putting this whole offer together, and I want to break down 3 components to really focus on when you guys are putting together this high ticket online offer. I want you guys to memorize these 2 acronyms that are very, very powerful that I teach in our accelerator program. The first one is HUV, okay? HUV. Your guys' clients want to be heard, they want to be understood, and they want to be valued. Please remember that. The second one I want you guys to remember is HAC, HAC. Your guys' clients are paying you for hope, for accountability, and certainty that you, the coach, are going to help them make this transformation and guide them every step of the way, okay? So let's get into this. So the first step with this, again, is the program design, which is really, really important, guys. Like, is this an 8-week program? Is it a 12-week program? Is it a 16-week program? I'm going to say keep it between 8 to 12 weeks with your guys' front-end program. But again, like, what's the roadmap? You guys have to have a roadmap that's going to get them, every single, 4, 8, 12 weeks to where they can sit there and see the future as to what the steps are to get to that full transformation. So again, this could be you guys could be doing exercise programming, nutrition programming. You guys can add mindset, could be habit stuff, could be stress stuff. Like, there's a lot of stuff that you guys can put in your guys' program design that makes it really, really awesome and just beefing it up. Again, the more you guys put into this program design and just pack that thing in, the higher you guys can charge and the perceived value is going to just be through the roof. The second one is the offer part, right? This is where we really sit there and we're able to, charge a high premium. And again, like, when it comes to the offer part, I want you guys to understand too, just like, what is the specific outcome and what's the specific deadline? This is super, super important when it comes to your guys' offer and program, because most people just say, oh, well, I have a 8-week program, or I'm a health and fitness coach and I can just help you lose, weight, and I can help you build muscle mass. It's so boring, guys. Like, nobody's buying that. People want to buy a specific outcome with a specific deadline. So please remember that. So an example you guys can use for that is, hey, my 12-week program helps you lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks. Do you see how specific that outcome is with the 20 pounds down and the deadline is 12 weeks, to where someone can just psychologically see that and be like, okay, I'm buying this outcome that I'm going to drop 20 pounds in 12 weeks, as opposed to, oh, like, just sign up for my coaching. I'm going to help you lose like, a couple pounds, couple dress sizes, and just help you put some muscle mass on. No. Get really specific with the outcome and the deadline. Create some urgency, guys. How many people are you guys, taking on? When can they sit there and sign up? You can't give them all the time in the world to sit there and sign up for this program. And then scarcity, right? How many people are you guys taking on? Make it seem to where it's like you guys are in demand. Like, you're only taking on, 3 to 5 people per month. So you only have a certain amount of time to sign up for this program and get your guys a spot on the roster. So again, when the program design is just really clear with the specific outcome and the deadline, then you have some urgency, you have some scarcity, then you can stack on some bonuses. Maybe the bonuses are just like, a grocery checklist. Maybe it's like a sleep guide. Maybe it's like an eating out guide. Again, this beefens up the offer to where you guys can charge a higher premium, and it's very congruent with the program design. The last part I want to go over right here is the support part. And it's a really important part, guys, where a lot of coaches miss the boat on this. Once you guys are, if people are paying you a high premium, you guys better take that serious and really treat them like royalty, to where the onboarding process and the fulfillment and the customer experience has to be at like 110%, to where they're going to pay, stay, and refer, and be like, wow, like, I am blown away by this coach's whole onboarding process, the client experience. I have zero buyer remorse. I made the best investment in myself, my health. This coach is so awesome. Like, I can't wait to get started with them. It has to be that good, guys, in your support. And again, your guys' support will be really good if you guys refer to having them feel heard, understood, and valued, and giving them hope, accountability, and certainty. And with the support part, guys, again, that's totally up to you. Do they have access to you through text message? Can they sit there and email you? Is it through WhatsApp? Is it through a messenger type platform? How many accountability calls do they have throughout the month? Is it weekly? Is it every 2 times a month? You guys got to figure that out. But that support has to be so good for the first 12 weeks, that first 8 to 12 weeks or 16 weeks, to where they need that hand holding. Once you guys get through that, you guys are golden, and then you guys can sell these coaches or sell these clients on to 6 to 9 months and retain them for that long. Okay. So these are the 3 parts that I really want you guys to focus on. And again, this brings me to my last point, because we've worked with over 800 health and fitness coaches. And I remember my clients, Cole and Taylor Milton. So when they first came to us, they were charging $50 per month for their programs, guys, for exercise and nutrition. And that's because the first part that I talked about, they just didn't know their worth and their value, and they didn't raise their standards for what they do as health and fitness coaches. $50 programs. Once we took them through this whole process of how to put together their offer, condition their mindset, and really help them attract high-paying clients, they started charging $2,000 for their 12-week program, and they sold those things like it was candy, and now they're like past 10K months. So it just goes to show, once you guys put this into practice, you guys can be doing the same thing. All right, so the third step in building and selling a high-ticket online coaching offer and package is, again, understanding and finding those qualified leads. You're probably saying, Eric, how do I find these qualified leads? So the biggest mistake that I see a lot of health and fitness coaches make is, again, they don't understand what this whole AMO formula stands for. So the AMO formula, it stands for your guys' audience, your messaging, and your guys' offer. Once you guys understand this and it's so dialed in, it makes things so much easier to, again, create that offer and create that solution to your guys' ideal avatar and niches, pain points that need to be solved. So let's go ahead and break through and just break down each one of these guys. So when it comes to audience, right? So who is this person? Is it males? Is it females? Is it both genders? What is their age ranges? Are they 30 to 50? Are they 60 to 70? Are they 20 to 30? It's a big difference. And again, I always say that you want to go a little bit higher in age range because they have more disposable income to sit there and invest in your programs, and they have more pain points to be solved. When it comes to your audience, what is their jobs? What is their occupation? Get very clear on those certain things to be very clear on who this audience is. Once you have the audience down, so now we can move on to the messaging part, which this is where the fun comes with your guys' marketing and content creation. So what's the pain points to this person's, to the audience? Is it male? Is it female, right? It could be people, it could be dads with dad bods, it could be stay-at-home moms. But again, what's the messaging? What's the pain points that they're going through? What's their wants? What's their desires? What's their needs? What's their future aspirations? What are they thinking in their head? Why are they putting their health and fitness on the back burner? These are things you guys have to identify and understand to sit there and articulate through content creation, whether it's just, videos, whether it's written posts, whether it's stories, whether it's live videos, whether it's just all blog form. You guys have to sit there and understand all their pain points, their wants, their desires, their needs. And then you have to be the person that is the coach that solves those issues. How do you solve the issues? What's your specialty and method? What makes you different from all the other coaches out there? So that's why audience and messaging is so important. Once we have that done, then we can sit there and build out this irresistible high ticket offer where you guys can charge anywhere from $2,000 or above. Because again, now we have all this data from here to here that goes into this offer to where it's a no-brainer. Now we can sit there and sell this thing. And when it comes to your guys' offer too, again, I talked about have a specific outcome with a specific deadline to this. And that could be an example of, okay, my 12-week program is going to help you lose 20 pounds in 12 weeks. That's very specific with the outcome and very specific with the deadline. Just make sure your guys' your audience and your guys' messaging and your offer is really dialed in. Then you guys will be able to attract those high-paying clients. And one last thing too, this is something I teach in my coaching programs. Don't put all your guys' eggs in the basket of social media. Look, social media is great. It's a tool. It's something you definitely have to have on your checklist every day where you should be posting and creating content and showing up daily. But again, the algorithms do not favor us. And we're lucky if we get maybe 1% to 2% of what we see, in terms of our following. So again, that's not very good odds of people seeing your stuff. So what I always encourage my coaches is to do what's called hustling outside of social media. Again, dominate that local 3 to 5 mile radius, even expand it to a 10-mile radius where it's you're the go-to health and fitness coach there, and you are establishing tons of different relationships with other local business owners to where, hey, you scratch my back, I scratch your back type of thing, and they can sit there and phone you guys clients as well too. All right, guys, let's go ahead and summarize what we just talked about with these 3 takeaways. So it's shifting your guys' mindset, understanding your guys' high value offer, and again, getting qualified leads. So with the mindset shift, understand that you guys are the prize, you guys are the asset, you guys are the ones with the skill sets. So know your worth and value, charge a higher premium, raise your standards. When it comes to your guys' offer, understand that you guys are, wanting to sit there and help people, be different, stack the value, go above and beyond, and just blow people away with everything that's in your offer to help them solve their pain points and their issues and make that full transformation. When you guys are going towards your guys' qualified leads, remember the acronym AMO that I talked about. You guys have to understand your guys' audience, your messaging, and your guys' offer to sit there and attract those high-paying clients. So hopefully this video helped you guys put it into action. And if you guys need more in-depth help on putting together a high-ticket offer over $2,000, and again, attract these leads and have more confidence doing so, then I'm inviting you guys to join us on a free 15-minute, 6-figure roadmap call. Click the link below in the description box. Again, guys, this is a loose call. Leave your credit cards at home. I'm not going to interrogate you. I just want to learn more about you, really identifying those issues in your business, how we can sit there and add value to you, and ultimately help you, get that confidence to sell a high premium package and know your guys' worth and value as health and fitness coaches. So click the link below. We'll see you guys on the call, and thanks for tuning in.